Hey friends, this is Monica with our Exodus Ministries. I pray all is well. Today I am here to give you an update on a dream that I had last year in March. And I actually posted a interpretation. I posted what the dream was about, an interpretation of the dream back in April of last year. So if you have not had a chance to watch it, watch that video. It's called The Cleansing of the Earth. And it talks about the dream and the interpretation that God gave me. And it is very important. But I want to give you an update because God gave me more details about that particular dream. And just a little snippet of the dream, so I don't have to go all into it. So like I said, if you have not seen it, please go and watch it. But in the dream, I was standing on like a coast, like a shoreline, and to the left of me was a large body of water. To the right, there were buildings. And in the midst of the body of water, there was a large wave, like a wave I've never seen before in my life, a wave that you would see on TV or in a tsunami type event. That's how large the wave was. And so this past Wednesday, the Lord just said to me, the buildings to your right was New York. And it was to your right because I'm going to use my right hand of war. And understanding the impact of that, there should be a concern. Number one, he said he's using his right hand of war. So we know that there is a wrath that is going to come behind that. And number two, if you have not had a chance to look at the video that I have about the wedding ring finger, please go and look at that video because that also kind of explains about the right hand of God and how God did things with his right hand. And when he said that, I'm going to use my right hand of war, he also said, there's nothing left about me. I'm right. I do everything right because I am righteous. He's God. He's God and he's God alone. So he's going to be a righteous God. He's going to be a just God. And so God is about to cast judgment on New York. And this is a warning for the people. Am I telling you to move? No, I'm not. However, I'm telling you the same thing that I said in that first video as God instructed me. Tell the people to be Noah. Tell the people to be Noah. And what that means, have the word in your heart. So going forward, you ask him, okay, God, what is she talking about? I tell people whenever I deliver a word to people, I say, hey, listen, fast about it, pray about it, and ask God for confirmation. He'll confirm to you what it is that you need to know. I don't get offended when people don't believe me. But however, I do want people to believe the word of the Lord. And because it could be a matter of a life or death situation. So fast, pray, ask God about it, and you move forward. And as you're able to hear from him, which is, if you can't hear from him, that's a problem within itself. But as you grow in God and you're able to hear from him, he will give you instructions on what to do. So like I said, I can't tell you to move. I can't tell you to stay. All I can do is tell you to be Noah and have a relationship with him. So when he told me this on Wednesday, I started calling everybody I knew. I don't really know many in New York at all. But I started calling everyone that I knew it would impact, meaning they probably had somebody in New York. And the Lord said to me, you're doing the same thing that Noah did. And I got so overwhelmed because we only hear about Noah building the ark. We don't hear about how Noah spent 120 years building the ark, but also preaching to the people, teaching to the people that a flood is coming, get your life right. And that's not really the only thing that I'm telling you. A catastrophic water event is coming. Get your life right with Christ. Get you a relationship with God through his son so you would not succumb to what is about to happen. And he confirmed it again this morning, just this morning, he showed me a painting, and it was like kind of a mirror image to the dream that I had. And in the painting, it was kind of like a 3D painting where there was a body of water in the front, and behind it there were buildings. And I watched the painting turn upside down. So it's like the water was coming down onto the building. Now, if we think about a wave, and the large wave that I was talking about, if a wave is coming, that means it is going to come upon the buildings. Listen, y'all, God is not playing with us. He is true and he is faithful to his word. He is not a man that he shall lie. And it does not mean that he is man. It does not mean that he is a category of man that cannot lie. It means that he's not man and he cannot lie. So know that this will happen, and understand that it is important. If you don't live in New York, I don't live in New York, I don't live anywhere close to New York. But if you live in New York, and if you have somebody that lives in New York, please let them know. Get it right with God so you can get information, so you can get instructions so you won't die. Like, I don't know, I don't want to sugarcoat it. I want to tell you the truth, because this is exactly what's going to happen. And in the video that I did where he said that he's going to cleanse the earth, in my head, I was thinking this was going to be like one event that God is going to, send a plague. But he let me know, no. COVID was one. There's going to be a number of events that's going to happen. And so just if we don't live in New York, and it may not, relate to us, or we don't have people that live in New York. If it's not New York this time, it's going to be another city another time. And even if you don't live in New York and you live close to it, either way, get your life, everyone watching this video, get your life right with God. Get it right. Get it right. Be Noah. Have the word in your heart. And having the word in your heart, meaning you have Jesus in your heart. And the same thing that I'm doing, you do it. Warn other people about this, because it's going to happen. New York is going to be desolate. It is not going to be, understanding the magnitude of it, it's not going to be a New York City. The land is going to be desolate. So I pray that you listen to this warning. I pray that you hear the word of the Lord, and you move forward with your relationship with him, so you can have the instructions that you need to be safe and to be saved. Peace be unto you, God's people. God bless. I love you all. Take care.